Welcome to the truth. They can't cage this. Witness the reality. Alhamdulillah for Islam.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. We back with another video. This right here, I told you what I was going to tell y'all where to get this. I'm trying to get right into it. This is about pull-ups. This video is about pull-ups. All right, I'm about to show y'all what type of pull-ups I do for my back. You want to get lats? You see the back? You want to get the cobra? You want to get that cobra? This is how you do it. This is the yes all machine. All right, I don't want to lose myself because sometimes I start talking and I lose myself through the excitement. This is Gladiator school. Alhamdulillah for the gift of Islam. This is BullE TV, a safe place for the brothers so we can get busy. You know what I mean? This is the yes all machine. Now I got this from Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can get it from Walmart or a Dick's Sporting Goods, anywhere online, or I got it off Amazon. Like I said, this cost me how much did I pay for this? I believe I paid like $65 for this. All right, it was on sale. Actually, it was on sale. You normally will find it for around $85 to $90. Not bad. You got push-ups down here. You got the bars. You know, you got the push-up bars where you get to stretch on your chest. You know, push-ups hit chest, it hits your shoulders, your traps, and it hits your triceps. But you know, your upper body. It's push-ups. And you got down here the adjustments. You can make it close or wide or mid, however you want. I like to make it wide when it comes to pull-ups because you got these right here, these adjustment handles. It kind of my back is wide, and sometimes when I do my pull-ups, my arms rub up against this, and it's kind of uncomfortable. You know, that's the downside to this. But overall, this is an amazing machine. I use this for majority of my workouts. Sometimes I go you know, I just go raw. I don't use this when it comes to push-ups all the time. Majority of times I do my push-ups off of a chair. I don't have a bench down here, and I do them flat or I do diamonds. You know what I mean? I go raw. That's just how it is. I'm an extreme calisthenics guy. You know, I get it in. But this right here, I'm about to show you all these pull-ups. These are called L-sit pull-ups. I don't have a regular pull-up machine, so this is what I use. You could do L-sit pull-ups on here. You could do dips. You could do push-ups. L-sit pull-ups. I'm gonna show you what it is. Okay. You stick your legs out like this. See? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. L-sit pull-ups. 10 reps, L-sit pull-ups. You do 10 sets of these. 10 sets. You get you a scratch pad. These ain't easy, okay? I normally don't have my legs out the whole entire time, okay? I normally go into a crunch when I'm doing this. I actually did these already when I got up in the evening. I got up, made my salat. I did my L-sit pull-ups. I did about 15 sets. I'm telling you to do 10 because you need to start off with 10 sets. It's a healthy range, okay? I push myself to the limit because I've been doing it for a while. But You do 10 sets of however many you can do. You write it down on your scratch pad. See, I got a bunch of stuff on this scratch pad. You can see I've been getting it in. You write down 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You write down 10 lines. Okay? You write down 10 lines. See, I got to get a better tripod. You write down 10 lines. In every set you do, you cross out one of the lines. All right? If you do one set, you do 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? You do 5 reps. I did what? 10? That was my first one. Now, this is how I normally do it. You do 5 reps, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reps, okay? You scratch it off. See? You scratch it off. 5 reps. Scratch it off. All the way until you get up to 10. So you can do 10 sets of 5. The more advanced you get, you bring up the reps. You do 10 sets of 8. Then you get more advanced. You do 10 sets of 10. Me, I don't do 10 sets of 10 of this because these are extremely difficult. Okay? Because you're working your core. You got your legs sticking out. You know, like I said, I don't keep my legs sticking out all the time. I'll put them out, and as I pull up, as you've seen, I went into a crunch. I did that on my second set. I went into a crunch. So you hitting your stomach, and you hitting your lats, your back, you hitting your arms, you hitting your shoulders, your legs. Everything is engaged. This is one of the hardest pull-ups to do. Again, this is the only pull-up I got unless I go to a park or a gym. I don't like going to a gym. In a park, too many people. The gym, I don't like that their stuff ain't clean enough for me. I don't like that. I like my own space. I'm a loner, so I be alone. You know, I do this. Bismillah. And you also can go into a dip if you want. You can do a pull-up. You could do a set of pull-ups. And then, if you want, you can go into some dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't like normally. See, this is a wide out dip. I like to put the machine up closer. Me, myself. I like close grip dips. It's more comfortable. You won't hurt your shoulders. You won't pull a muscle. You got to be real strategic. You got to know what you're doing when you're working out. All right? You can't hurt yourself. You can't just do things, you know, look, don't hurt yourself. All right. So wide out dips is difficult. You can hurt yourself. All right. You could pull a rotator cuff. You know, you can injure yourself. It depends. I like to adjust this, but like I said, this is pull-up day, so I widen it out. So I like to hit that wide pull for this, you know. Bismillah. Hit the lats. Give me that cobra look, you know. Give me that cobra look. It's all good. So I showed y'all how to get these in. If you want, like I said, I went down straight to dips. If you want to maximize it, you could do pull-ups. Then you can go right into dips. Go drop down and do some push-ups. You feel me? Drop down and do some push-ups. Just like that. Just like that. I'm gonna show you. If you want, you could drop down and do push-ups on this, or you can just drop down and do some push-ups like this. If you want, it's up to you. It depends on your gains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 push-ups, 25 diamonds. Diamonds is one of my favorite push-ups because diamonds, it hits your triceps, your arms, your back arms, and it hit the middle of your chest. It's just one of my favorites. You gotta be careful with that too, because you're doing a close grip. You gotta build yourself up when you do diamonds. Don't just start off doing 25. You gotta build yourself up. You're gonna see that those are some of the most hardest push-ups to do. So you gotta build yourself up when you do those. Start off doing 5. Every week you try to do more. You do 5 reps. Next thing you know, next week you do 6 reps. Next week you do 7. Next week you do 8. All in sets of 10. Well, sets of 5. Sets of 5 or 4. Sets of 4 or 5 when you're doing those. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be doing other things too. Especially if you're doing push-ups, you can start off. This is how I do it. I got push-up videos. I start off incline. I start off incline with my feet elevated. All right? I'm going to show you. In case you didn't see. Okay. I'm going to just show you this. Okay. See? I'm inclined. See that? It's incline. Feet elevated. You know what I mean? You can get you something like this. See this chair? Or you ain't gotta be cheap like me, you can get a bench. Like I said, I don't got a lot of space. I mean, I got some space, but I might go ahead and get a bench. Fold it up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a bench, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bench. You know, not for bench press, but they got benches without the bench press rack. Like I said, I don't do bench press anymore because I like calisthenics. I don't do that many weights. You know what I mean? I got this right here. These are the weights I use. See this right here? Look at that. Got some dust on it. See that? Now, what that is you can change the weight. Okay? You can change the weight. This is 20 pounds right here. You could change to 25 pounds. You could change to 15 pounds. It's the you rotate. It's a rotator dumbbell. You know what I mean? You can get up to. You can get you up to 55 pounds. You feel me? You can go up to 55 pounds when it come down to these dumbbells. It just depends on what you want. You know, I like these dumbbells. I paid around maybe $200 for these. I got 2 pair, and that's that. I don't have to buy a bunch of dumbbells. I can just rotate, get the weight, work with what I feel comfortable with. But I just showed you what to do when it comes to these pull-ups. Let me know in the comment section if I missed something, because like I said, I get excited, I talk. Okay? I talk. And sometimes I miss the key points. 10 sets. Start off 10 sets of 5. Get you a scratch pad. Write down the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You do 5 reps. You do 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You come down here. Mark it off on the scratch pad. All the way until you get to 10. Then you did 10 sets. Add that up. You did 10 sets of 5. Next week or the week after, you try to increase the number. That's how it's done. If you want, you could add a couple of sets of dips. 4 sets. 4 sets of 10. 4 sets of 5. However many you feel comfortable with. Build yourself. Don't hurt yourself. This is Gladiator School. Gladiator School. This is BullE TV. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, the mercy, and the blessings of Allah be upon all the true believers.